used to think waking up at 5 a.m. meant I had to hustle harder, like all those motivational podcasts say. But honestly, it's become my quiet me time. The part of the day that helps me think clearly, train properly, and actually build my dream life without feeling rushed or overwhelmed. And those small habits in this routine have genuinely changed how productive and calm my day feels. If you're wanting to be that 5 a.m. gym girl without the burnt out energy, this is my realistic morning routine as a self-employed gym girl. Guys, it is bright and early, as you can see. In today's video, I'm actually going to take you along my 5 a.m. morning routine. As you can see, I've already done my usual sort of setup. I'm going to take you through my morning routine. We're going to go to the gym, how I organise my day, as well as giving you some tips if you're wanting to become that 5 a.m. gym girl, you're wanting to be a bit more intentional. This is for you. So this isn't about hustling more, this isn't about doing more. I actually realised when I started to wake up earlier, it allowed me more time for myself during the day. So that's why I wake up earlier, because it gives me more time to be intentional, slow down a bit before the day even starts. I love getting my gym routine out of the way. I love getting things organized. I just love the morning to myself. So if that sounds a bit like you and you're wanting to become a person who can wake up earlier, get things done, but be intentional about it without burning yourself out, this is the video for you. But apart from that, let's jump into this video and get to the gym. Tip number one that I try to do in the mornings, and I preface the word try, and I'm trying to get better at, is make sure that I leave space for me time but also creativity. So I try not to scroll my phone. So even if it's 5 to 10 minutes after you wake up, giving yourself a little bit of time away from your phone. Put it on airplane mode is my top tip. That's what me and Denzel do, just so that you're not bombarding yourself straight away and you have time to actually think for yourself. Has allowed me so much just to handle my day a lot better and any anxiety that I have. So if you're getting up in the morning, something I suggest is, number one, putting your phone outside your room. So when your alarm goes off, you have to physically get up and go outside to turn it off. And then the second thing is put it on do not disturb so that you can't get notifications straight away. We always are bombarded with so many different notifications, to-do lists, that protecting your morning and taking time for yourself is going to be the best thing to keep you in a calm and intentional state in the morning, to reduce any anxiety or anything else, because you don't need notifications as soon as you wake up. So that is my first tip if you're going to get up early in the morning, and even if you're not, keep that phone away. Tip two that I would say is give your day direction. This is where I literally set up my day with intention of what I'm actually going to complete for the day. So I literally don't do anything crazy here. I literally just write my to-do list or just any thoughts that are in the back of my head, so that I can just gather my thoughts and actually be a little bit more clear on what I need to be doing that day. It just really helps me word vomit everything onto a page. And like I said, I don't follow any long tutorial of like journaling or this and that. If I want to write something down how I'm feeling, I go for it. If I want to do my to-do list, I go for it. I just basically get whatever's on my mind, and it genuinely just helps me so much with essentially just organizing my thoughts, because with ADHD, my brain is always on the go, always thinking. So getting it down onto paper really helps. So spending about 5 minutes writing before the day starts massively helps. just making my post-workout, and it got me thinking about my other tip when it comes to getting up early, especially 5 AM, and doing my morning routine that I do. Number one is fuel properly, right? So you want to start your day making sure that you feel like well, because a lot of people will wake up, if they do wake up early, they'll find it really, really difficult to eat things. They'll find it really difficult to have breakfast at that time. Big thing here is you have to remember, I was like that before as well, and I would actually make breakfast like the smallest part of the day, the meal, and it was all backwards. Honestly, since I changed and started to make my breakfast the biggest meal, I noticed that my energy was so much better. I noticed my workouts were so much better. So you need to go and you need to have food before you train. So the biggest thing that I would suggest here is 100% having something before you work out. So just start your day with some sort of protein, some sort of carb, and a little bit of fat. So you saw I had for pre-workout gluten-free flour, cream of rice, dark chocolate and berries, obviously with protein powder in. It's like such an easy pre-workout, but it's the best thing. It's going to set you up. Now you don't need to be having something like that at 5 in the morning, because I know a lot of people would struggle, but something small like a rice cake with protein powder mixed with a bit of water, almond milk, dark chocolate rice cakes, even a banana, just to start off with a bit of dark chocolate, is going to help you loads. But make sure that you do have a little bit of protein, a little bit of carbs, and some healthy fats, because healthy fats are going to slow digestion down. So a lot of people say just to have carbohydrates, but what you'll notice there is you crash quicker. That is my tip when it comes to fueling, and of course fueling afterwards is like a non-negotiable as well. I make things that are really easy, really simple, like I've got my salmon in the air fryer and my air fried potatoes, which will be done whilst I go have a shower. Here is my post-workout. So we have some salmon, we've got some air fried potatoes, we've got some onion, peppers, tomatoes, cucumber, and then we got 3 sauces. So we got some healthy omega-3s, got some potatoes, starchy carbs for post-workout, as well as some micronutrients. So you got healthy fats, carbs, protein, and fiber, which is exactly what I need for my post-workout. Another tip is early wins create confident days. So something I do and why I train in the morning is because it builds momentum and sets me up in the positive mindset that I've done something really, really challenging at the start of the day, kicked off, which is dopamine here, and I'm one step forward into my day, getting something achieved. Like I'm going on a walk right now, so after the gym I'll try to get outside and go on a walk, literally just to get some steps in, and again get a chunk of my steps in for the day. But it's freaking windy today, but getting outside. I've done about 6,000 today already, about half of my steps for the day, so I can sit down for work and get on with it. As I am diving into work now, obviously back from my walk and done my gym session, I've had my post-workout, something came to my realization and I wanted to talk about it, was fake productivity. So how many times have you felt like you needed to do something, but it's almost like forced and you kind of know that you're not actually being proactive and productive? It's just a feeling like you need to be doing something or doing more. I genuinely used to struggle with this so much. One of the biggest tips that I've done, especially being self-employed, is having structure without overwhelm. I literally always say this, but focus beats that fake productivity. So having that structure from your day-to-day is going to be the key. Now, obviously, for me being self-employed, I have to create that structure for myself. Otherwise, it's so easy for me to maybe miss work blocks or miss the amount I need to do and then feel really overwhelmed and feel like I've got a load of workload. So I have to have that structure and those lines of making sure, as I obviously am self-employed and own my own business, it's so easy to feel busy but not actually feel like you're moving forward. And I guarantee a lot of you feel the same way, but let me know in the comments if that's true, because I definitely have felt like that a lot of the times before. So one thing, genuinely, without that burnout, without that overwhelm, without burning yourself out super quick by doing a 5 AM morning routine, I genuinely want you to start here, because this has been such a game changer for me to get up at 5 AM and actually enjoy it and be productive from it and still have the day to seize, is pick 1 to 2 main priorities to do that day, right? It's so easy to like write little bit things like make my bed and do this and that, because we get a dopamine from taking it off. Like I am guilty of that. I am guilty, I'll tell you that right now. But the biggest, and like the honestly, I'm still learning this with my ADHD brain, but I got a Damson and Madder diary. I'm just basically using it each day to give me 1 to 2 main priority tasks that I need to be doing. Everything else is like a bonus. That way, at the end of the day, I'm not feeling overwhelmed. I know what I'm focusing on for that day, and I can actually reverse engineer for the week ahead. So on Sunday, I might look on, okay, what do I need to prioritize this coming week? And I'll have 2 things each day. So that end of the week, if I times that by 5 or 6 days I'm working, you can see that actually I've created and I've done a lot to move forward, versus feeling like I've got 5, 6, 7, 8 things to do on my to-do list. I do maybe one of them and I get really overwhelmed and then sort of shut down with other stuff, which if you're ADHD, that is definitely something that happens. This way, I can allow my focuses and actually achieve them. So give that a go next time. I used to genuinely think productivity meant about rushing all day. I thought it meant doing more, rushing about, being stressed out. I had to be stressed. Like, I thought that genuinely was a thing that I needed to do. And genuinely what I've realized from mornings like this that I've shown you guys today, like genuinely how you feel when you're building your life versus feeling like you need to be doing something. So when you're focusing on feeling aligned, feeling intentional, feeling like you're doing the things that actually help you, that make you feel good, it doesn't feel like you're forcing it. It doesn't feel like you're having to do something, because you genuinely feel like you're doing things that actually support you. Like for today, waking up made me feel good because I look forward to my quiet mornings. Making sure I feel well makes me feel good because I go into my session feeling super energized. Getting my session done like earlier on makes me have like a little dopamine hit. I feel good, I've had my pump for the day, I can relax in the evening. Like it just all ticks off and makes me feel freaking fantastic. If you ever feel like something's a bit out of line, or you don't feel connected, or you don't feel like it clicks, my biggest piece of advice is listen to your intuition, listen to it, because I promise you something needs to change if you feel like that. And if you feel out of alignment, I felt like that for so many years. And of course there's gonna be times where we have to do things we don't want. Like sometimes I don't want to get out of bed. Like, do not get me wrong, sis. I do not want to get out of bed. Like I would rather stay in. And sometimes me and Denzel have a little cuddle for extra like 5-10 minutes. We did also do that this morning. We're all human, but the difference is when you genuinely feel like something makes you feel worse and you keep pushing that just because you feel like you need to, guess what? It's not gonna be sustainable. It's not gonna make you feel good. It's not gonna get you the life you want. So if you feel like any part of that in your life, I challenge you to change something about it because you deserve better. And that is my 5 AM morning routine all done and dusted. So I'm gonna go into a big work block now, guys. But if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Around 60% of you guys who watch these videos don't or haven't yet subscribed. So if you haven't already, you know what to do. Drop me a subscribe because I drop videos like this every single Sunday and it means the absolute world, and I know what you guys enjoy if you do. So let me know in the comments below if there's anything particular you guys want to see from this week, but hopefully you guys have a lovely Sunday and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.